goes against Renekton on top.
So Jax is tough into Renekton early, but
up to on where they're looking for a play, and Bo5 should have known that Blabber is topside right now.
Nisqy trading onto Nemesis, but Brox is in the mid lane. Repels in, looking for the cocoon now. The stun card connects. There's the CC chain. Nisqy gonna go down, you have to feel. Brox actually walking away from it. 6 in the fangs in the end, of Fnatic strike first.
Yeah, unfortunately, he couldn't get out. So let's have a look back at how this 1v1 happened.
All right, so Cannon Minion about to go down a bit. Licorice goes for it. Nope. Bwipo actually takes...
Oh, but he's got the stacks
Predator,
of the
yeah.
Fury, yeah. Flashes in with the W. Immediate burst damage coming out from Bwipo. And then the collapse comes in, and it's just a matter of running away now. There's no one else on the side of Fnatic that can look to save him.
Yeah, Blabber's just corralling Bwipo into C9 territory.
Very close. Blabber forced away here in the bottom lane as Destiny came in from Nemesis. C9
coming out from Broxah, largely because Bwipo is generating so much pressure himself in the 1v1. But Broxah spent a lot more time around mid. Now they're looking for it.
Licorice maybe a little bit overeager with the play here. Broxah jumps in and Licorice will fall.
Broxah continuing his aggression, looking for Nisqy.
Nisqy jumping in with the blade surge, lands a great flawless duet, jumps back onto Broxah, all the way around to the top side of the map. Licorice now joining with his mid laner, going into Broxah, trying to get the kill onto this Elise, but Nisqy has to flash away. TP coming in for Fnatic, and now Licorice is stuck in a very sticky situation. Stunned up, locked down, Fnatic take 2.
Beautifully played by...
Oh, we have another...
Yeah, Ignite goes down onto from Sven Skaren here onto Hylissang. Blabber coming in from the side as well, but the Black Shield will keep him immune from that Equinox now. Hylissang dodging around, there's the Nemesis. TP comes in from him with that Destiny. They force away Blabber, and C9 will just...
7 level difference and a fully completed item.
And you're looking at an 8,000 gold difference as well as Bwipo jumps in the mid lane. Nemesis tanking up the tower, the turret's still alive. Nisqy gets him! And Nisqy will take the kill. Bwipo falls as well! A botched tower dive and C9 control of this early game. 7,000 gold ahead. With the dragon going down as well, that will be a mountain for them. So then Saren actually going to get rooted up here. Hylissang there as the TP comes in from C9. They're looking for the fight. 3v2 in the bottom lane. Licorice jumps in. Hylissang locked up, and now it's Reckless's turn to fall as well. Blabber and Nisqy on their way down. It's a shutdown for C9.
Some extra money off of it, but it's in exchange for a secondary turret on top side as Renekton is able to get rid.
Destiny going down bottom lane as Licorice is overextended. Hylissang, Reckless, and Nemesis all here to pick up the kill. Licorice going to try and dodge around as much as he can with the counter strike, but he won't survive for long. Nemesis secures it.
Cost him his life, and now Cloud9
looking for the play in mid lane as Nisqy jumps into Bwipo, has to dodge around. The Vanguard's edge comes out as well, but Bwipo just so tanky at the moment. Takes the kill in the 1v1. Svenskeren jumping onto Broxah, looking for that final auto. Broxah unable to stun him in time, and now Blabber and Svenskeren on the wrong side of the map. Up towards the top side, Zeyzal has to flash away. Reckless on the chase. Blabber forced down towards the bottom side as Zeyzal gonna get caught out here by Fnatic. Hylissang and Reckless will get that kill in the end. And now down towards the middle of the map, you can see
Jungle
Blabber and Svenskeren, the jungle duo we talked about in Picks and Ban, trying to get away from Bwipo. Svenskeren should be able to sacrifice here. Blabber will fall as well. And C9 escape. I might be wrong there. I'm not a veterinarian.
It's even more scary when the crocodile has a giant blade.
Not back with the explosive cast will force Fnatic back for the moment. The wave is coming in soon, and Bwipo is still just pushing in side lanes or mid lane here. Takes that
dive here. They just need Renekton to gain a little bit more priority in the mid lane.
Here
now
we go.
The flank.
Here we go. Teleport coming in behind Fnatic. C9. Last chance saloon, you have to feel. Blabber stepping forward. Hylissang low. There's the Vanguard's edge, and Hylissang's done. Svenskaren's low up towards the top side, but Nemesis caught out by Nisqy. The chase, the surge of the blades from the Aurelia. 3 kills to Cloud9.
Game by sitting under your towers. You got to group up, look for some kills where you have numbers advantage. This is a 1v1 though. You got to get out of there.
And Nisqy needs to get away, but doesn't have the flash, and Bwipo can chase him down.
Good. Bwipo gets the chase down. He ends up securing that kill, and Fnatic, with their good vision control towards the bot side, will secure this Ocean Drake for Bwipo in the top side, who's going to recognize Blabber who's up in that lane, and they can look to secure this tower without much challenge. So while they are finding picks and punishes onto the Fnatic members, so far it's not helping them in terms of the gold.
Broxah knocked airborne there, has to flash across the wall, healed up, and here comes the teleport. Bwipo going to join this fight. Pops the ultimate straight away. C9 looking for the Barney in this river as Bwipo goes down. C9 now in a 5v4 can look for the fight. Nisqy jumping around as much as he can. Licorice jumps forward as well, but now C9 have to back away because Reckless is on the charge. Stun lands onto Hylissang. Nisqy unable to get the damage down, and the Soraka survives.
So Nisqy on the top side might kill the first turret in favor of C9.
Bwipo looking for the kill underneath the tower here, though, as Licorice is back in his base. Counter-Strike will get the stun lock. Broxah kills Blabber. Zeyzal in the middle of this fight as well with the Soul Shackle. Svenskeren has to flash away, but Broxah sinks in the fangs. And Nisqy coming down to help out his team might be a little bit too late. Lands the flawless duet. Black Shield comes out as well. He's going to try and dodge around this fight, but he just doesn't have any healing reduction. and Nemesis will take him out in the end.
Lucky blind binding.
Very difficult for Zazel to take it. Tries to get it with the Super Soaker, but can't secure it. Fnatic get the Baron. 23 Crocodiles started chasing us, and now we're...
All right, we need to make a deal then, Medic. We tripped Betty, and
Oh, okay, I see how it is.
I don't need to outrun the Crocodile. I just need to outrun you two.
Yeah, many Kobe still rhymes, I guess.
I've got Ender for support in the end. Okay, so Fnatic have opened up this inhibitor tower down towards the bottom side. Reckless is pushing in mid. C9 looking to defend the inhibitor, but Whippo just stepping forward, gets caught with the binding, knocked back into the team. Licorice going for the stun here. Counter-Strike will connect. The stun lands off Whippo and he's very low. Nisqy gets the kill. Now, C9 going to keep it on the offensive, stepping forward into the bases of Fnatic. But Reckless has a flank position and Nemesis takes one. Boxer pushing forward here as well and lands the cocoon onto Nisqy, trying to dodge around, but Nisqy eventually will go down. And that is 3 quick kills for Fnatic. They look to close out this game.
Nemesis looking to round out this game by securing a kill onto Blabber. He can't do it, but Broxer sure can. Reckless flashes in. Fnatic find the convincing fight, and they're looking to end this game with a couple more kills.
That's Kevin stutter stepping there. Little bit of BM. Boxer eventually will sink in the fans. They'll get the ace, and Fnatic will be able to take the game. Strong performance by them, of course. C9 playing without Sneaky, hampered to say the least, but Fnatic eventually will clear this out. Actually, the minions try to kill Hillisang, helping out Cloud9 as much as possible. Fnatic take the Nexus and strike first here for Europe.
Fnatic had full control over the match.
and be a huge DPS output later.
And you can see that with Origin's composition, they've gone very much more towards early game power with the Elise.
Origin are aware. Here's Alfari, Mithy there as well. Patrick joins the fray as they look for Grig. Forced away, doesn't have the flash running. Ghost on the Olaf, and first blood goes to
Quick
Origin.
to utilize that pressure to secure himself the early Drake, and then Corki going to make his way down too. Again, both junglers just continuing to trade sides of the map right now, and Broken Blade feeling very comfortable in this 1v1 at the very least. Massive wave, and as you said, Medic, the Rift Herald is spawning in another minute's time, so there's plenty of time. Ooh, as Sven goes in.
Crescendo used, Patrick very low, but the heal from the Zoomies. Flash in by Smoothie, there's the final chapter. Devour has been used, Patrick still alive. The Zoomies keeping it up now, but there goes the kill. TSM secure it, Mithy going to the He flashes away, Smoothie looking for the stun. Mithy gets the kill on his former teammate. A little bit of a wry smile from him, I'm sure. Smoothie looking for the tongue lash, gets it. Nukeduck on his way down as well. Smoothie
For Origin, as they also get the summoner out. And then the roam from Nukeduck, of course, meant there was no follow-up kill, but topside.
CSM going topside as Bjergsen jumps in onto Alfari. Broken Blade tanking the tower, the chains will connect. And Bjergsen gets the kill. TSM, Bjergsen starting up towards that. Lot of vision for TSM in that river as well. So they're pretty aware. Final chapter coming out here onto Sven. The Crescendo comes out as well. Now Origin coming in with the TP. Grig there to help out his team. If he's going to jump back, Nukeduck unable to find a connection. Dragon goes down towards the bottom side. The Rift Herald still aggroed hit by TSM.
The Rift Herald and the bot Drake are not being started at the same time, but now Patrick getting collapsed on.
Spell shield, but Bjergsen is there with the TP. Patrick can do nothing against it. TSM finds
If they get 2 turret plates, that's a similar amount of gold. TSM collapsing, though, from both sides.
Broken Blade from the bottom side, Ragnarok used. Cold low already, Mithy caught out down towards the bottom side. The TP coming in, Origin trying to survive, but Mithy's already done. Alfari now in the midst. Short to follow, plates have fallen, so Origin won't get any extra gold from it, but they break that mid lane turret. And now you have to expect them to go a little bit deeper.
They just can't get the collapse down onto Origin, and now they're looking to secure themselves the final outer tower.
Back-to-back objectives here picked up by Origin in the 5-on-5.
Cold went bot because Alfari didn't have teleport to allow him to roam up. So in the event that Broken Blade would TP, ooh, another fight.
Grig going in, the teleport comes in from TSM as well. All of Origin on their way down towards this bottom side. Visceral Boy is used as well. There's the final chapter, catches out 3, and now Sven is in for a world of hurt. Alfari turns onto him. The World Ender coming in the flash forward. TSM running for the hills, but the chase is on from Origin. It's a double for Alfari, and he's not done yet. Continues to pound down onto Smoothie, looking for Bjergsen as well, but Smoothie pots the thick skin. Cocoon doesn't land. Bjergsen pulled in with the chains cold. Gets the kill on.
They get the Rift Herald activation. They're also taking Dragon at the same time.
Third Dragon of the game for Origin. A 5,000 gold lead. Snowballed in the last couple of minutes. You have to deal with Double Mountain and the Ocean this game if they are to get anywhere close to winning. But 20 minutes on the clock. Origin in a commanding...
There, Sona using everything he's got to get out and try and heal back up now. But again, Origin pushing down mid lane. Bjergsen goes for it.
Those chains will chase him. Cold is dead, and that's what you can do with the LeBlanc.
With the extra damage with 2, maybe they actually do force it.
I think As you rightly said, Origin's just super squishy, and you can't rely on
On the chase, they actually have a great flank position here. Bjergsen jumping forward, has the Banshees, but Cocoon's gonna land on the quick. Pops the Ragnarok, flash forward from Patrick, looking for the autos. Click, click, boom from Patrick as he gets the kill on Greg. And now Origin
For the TSM base.
And at 26 minutes, Origin finally get the Baron after a lot of ebb and flow around it. Those Mountain Drakes helping out a lot. Broken Blade will answer with a tower in the bottom lane.
what we saw in our game one of the day, where while TSM and Cloud9 have found kills, they can very rarely convert it
Is
into
the one to step forward. Mithy's on him. Cold is there as well. You have to feel you just go for the burst here. TSM waiting in the wings. The Abyssal Voyage coming out as well. They're trying to kill Patrick as the final chapter used. Patrick's still alive in the back of this. Now he'll fall. Greg gets it, but Broken Blade so low, taken down up towards the top side of the fight. You can see Grig's gonna go down as Nukeduck gets it. Broken Blade still alive.
Here. Teleport from Nukeduck is huge though. With the Baron buff, he takes down the mid lane inhibitor turret, and the inhibitor soon to follow.
The ability to open up the map, take down that inhib with the TP from Nukeduck. Good call from him after the back of that fight. Look at the damage onto Sven as well. Bot lane inhibits the tower, now the target. Alvari and Cold will back away because Bjergsen's on the chase. Repel used by Cold just to get away from that fight, but for now, TSM still just have to back away and defend this inhibitor tower. Alvari getting chased in, TSM maybe going forward, but the minions are now on their base. Nukeduck keeping that Baron buff alive on them, and TSM have to defend.
Yeah, Origin trying to buff up 3 lanes of minions right now. They had a teleport from Patrick after reviving to the top side, so they get bottom inhibitor turret, and Patrick already has the minions at the top side.
You can see the crits coming out with that Infinity Edge on the Corki. Sven takes one shot and almost goes down. Now the teleport coming in from TSM.
Bjergsen doing what he can to find a flank. If they get the kill onto Cold,
Oh, he misses the chains up towards the side. The Cocoon does connect, and Cold's going to jump forward. Up towards the top side, the inhibitor's going to fall. Bjergsen's still alive, looking for the damage onto Cold, but the rest of Origin are just looking for the base. Alvari turns it down in the bottom lane as Broken Blade almost falls. Bjergsen gets the kill on Cold, but the rest of Origin are on the Nexus towers, trying to keep Grig from getting back to the fountain, but he will escape. Alvari's popped the World Ender, but the Nexus is in Origin's sights. Bjergsen has to do something miraculous here to stop it, but TSM can't defend, and Origin make it 2-0 for Europe.
Scouting to see where the Aurelia does go, because LeBlanc, very easy time setting up ganks on Yasuo if you have a Rek'Sai coming from the jungle. They're gonna have to be worried
into the
about
topside jungle because he saw so many members, and that's a peculiar strategy. Core JJ going for the early turret plate damage.
Okay. Stone, considering you don't until you have that item. And that means he's just now making his way towards the mid lane here. 2v2 gonna be breaking out. Jensen rooted up, in some trouble, knocked up into the air. Yanko's looking to make this one happen, and first blood for G2. First blood. It's still Team Liquid with a very slight gold lead, as Jensen's in some trouble here yet again. Throws out the wind wall, having a flash away, but the flash will not do much. The damage comes through, and Cap picks up another one. Having Kleptomancy Ezreal along with the Gangplank. Their champions are making sure they have plenty of gold, but Impact has to be more worried about his health bar right now. Looking to turn this one back around with the Ultia turret. Shot 2. Gonna be making things go his way. One more parlay should take him down. There's the auto attack, and Impact has the solo kill. Mid lane's gonna be another 2v2. This time going the other way. Yanko's pop. And Xmithy tries to get himself out. Caps makes it a return kill, a 1-for-1 in the middle of the map. Jensen's not done. Sliding forward, firing off the tornadoes, but he will not get the mark.
Oh, they're not done yet, too. Jensen trying to charge his shield back up by walking around. Does have another charge of the Q. Caps goes for it.
Caps looking to make this play happen, but Jensen going forward, and he'll run him through with the blade.
This time around, Smithy does get chased off the scuttle, though. Caps going in.
A lot of damage coming out there. A nice cast goes through, and now Cap's in some trouble. Bound up and blasted down. There's your final spark, and Yankos will now find himself in the middle of 4 members of Team Liquid. No stun in the world from Wonder could stop.
Also super clutch there from Core JJ matching the roam of Mickey's Rakan, because I don't think G2 actually knew he was
Really right home about. Bottom side, though, is not even my concern, as Jensen
A
goes...
repeat visit, but a little bit too slow.
Could not dash out of that one in time. You saw him in the distortion animation, and now Wonder may be in trouble next. Impact laying down the barrels, putting the shots into him, finding the damage. One more is not quite. Also here, you can see the comparison on your screen coming up now. Plates went down 45 seconds ago. Team Liquid ended up getting the better of that. Doublelift will continue farming up against Perks and Mickey X here in the mid lane. Xmithy trying to hang around off to the side, but he's on top of the wall, but Caps again exploding loaded by Jensen and Smithy.
Those wards for Team Liquid pay off, and it's an instant flash from Smithy. No response possible there from Caps. They blew the flash earlier, and that is a kill into an objective.
Caps keeps trying to go for these plays where he's on the flank or inside the TL jungle. He should know better than this. TL had just walked down.
Jankos is still up here, but Impact very, very accustomed to trying to outplay two-person dives as to where Team Liquid are going. So how do they keep track of the Gragas Yasuo?
You can't.
Well, Jensen's going to take Caps down to half HP instantly. Impact goes on a killing spree with a cross-map ultimate, still looking to help his team out. Jensen unstoppable, finally going to be shut down. Wonder makes his way into the fight. Stasis going to be keeping his Smithy alive, but here comes backup. Impact on the rampage as Perks finds his way into the middle of multiple members. Mickey X barely walking himself out as Double fires off the True Shot barrage. Not going to find the mark on that one, but Team Liquid will take the fight.
Smithy is playing like he wants revenge here for MSI, absolutely beasting on G2 as TL take yet another kill and yet another tower.
Team Liquid grabbing that tier 2. They were 1-1. It's not like G2 is in a completely different battle from Team Liquid, and once again, G2 are going to find themselves caught out here. Jensen and Smithy moving forward, trying to find a pick on the Yankos, as Cap tries to engage, and he
To reallocate their resources. They're trying to get two turrets at once here for Team Liquid, and they might have to back off bottom and just get mid.
It's also so hard for G2 to defend side lane solo when you don't have control over your jungle because a Gragas cast can come over that wall. Even if you're under your tower, you're in trouble.
And here could be a problem for Team Liquid. Jensen gets himself caught out. Finally, the hubris is
Looking for, because it allows Perks to push up the minion wave, as we said, and also get the objective to finish it off. There's no possible response from G2 as everyone is spread out across the map.
Yeah, Yankos roll over this vision, trying to drive G2 away or at least make them force check this Baron. There's the ulti being forced out of Perks here immediately. Impact in some trouble. Rooted up, but man, they just eviscerate.
Team Liquid wearing purple, heading down the mid lane. They are looking for some Nexus turrets.
3 members here.
There's so much to go. G2 coming in, looking to initiate this one. Mickey X in the middle of all the people going to be knocking Jensen up into the air as Smithy goes into the stasis. Jensen's going to be taken down, and G2 have found the initiation they need. Smithy will find the kill to Yankos, but Caps
Power goes down. They don't have a lot of extra options because there's not many more pockets of fog of war. When you're pinned inside your base, you don't get any of those options. Team Liquid, though, with Baron buff, can continue right through the front door.
Look at this. Perks is teleporting behind. They're looking for the 80 carry flank.
G2 wants to try to collapse on these remaining 3 members of Team Liquid, but TL has no fear. They say, you can't come at us from this angle if we run straight through your front gate. Inhibitor now destroyed. Team Liquid take the objective. Team Liquid still has them up and ready for Impact, Core JJ, and Double Lift. So G2 will have to respect that going forward in these engagements. Another control ward in the brush that Impact is in. It doesn't actually see the other ward, so Impact doesn't realize he's able to be seen. There was an issue with the control. Concerning to have to try to move through all of this unscouted territory to go towards that Baron pit.
And the biggest difference here is that Team Liquid have the teleport advantage. So
What JJ has to do is get ready to throw down a binding if Yankos was to approach, but G2 recognize there's no way for them to get
immediately. We'll see if G2 can hold here. Team Liquid is pushing up.
Now the mid lane inhibitor has respawned, so there's another pressure point for Team Liquid to attack. This makes it much more difficult to defend away from this, especially if TL can bring 2 minion waves into mid and top simultaneously.
Ooh, a lot of damage there onto Smithy. Perks getting some good damage on that health bar in with the auto attacks. Jensen's able to find a knockup. Perks in some trouble, gets him the ultimate there in time. Gonna be taken very, very low. And True Shot barrage. American Sniper Double It finds his man, and Yankos will follow. Guardian Angel will bring him back to life, only to die a second death. Mickey runs off the side. G2 goes into the stasis. Now they're going to be cut down even further. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Liquid will not be brought down today. The tornado cuts one to pieces, and TL is on to the Nexus turrets.
Team Liquid with back-to-back victories over G2. They will not go down without a fight, and this relay race will continue.
We have ourselves a series. Team Liquid wins Game 3.
I think for Fnatic, ideally hold the phone.
Okay.
That is an old school counter pick with the Veigar here. You look to just one-shot the
to initiate this. Broxe is here. It will be a 2 versus 2. Bjergsen goes ahead, throws Nemesis back, but now Bjergsen's going to be taken very low. He's stuck in the cage. He can't step on the side. Having to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge, but first blood still over to Fnatic. As Broxe will not be taken down, repels up, comes down.
Versus Aatrox has been able to earn a nice advantage over Bwipo. Here they actually go for another trade.
Broken Blade going in, misses his initial hook shot stun, but still gets the better of the trade thanks to getting the shield that protects him against his opponent's main damage type. Bottom side going to be breaking out into a 2v2. Smoothie taken very low. Grig's going to show up to the fight first. Hilly taken almost down, but that will not do it. Yuumi attaches to Reckless. He's going to be kept safe. TSM are down 0-1 in this fight.
To make a play around mid lane before that flash comes back up as well. No cleanse to be blown here from Bjergsen, but he goes in.
Bjergsen looking to shuffle that enemy mid laner backwards. The bullet does not hit. A critical miss from Grig could be disastrous. He will not stop. He gets the stun. He gets the kill. But now he's got to deal with Broxe. He turns around. He stuns him up. And TSM can play more aggressively because of it. Grig gonna face check that brush here. Broxe finds him with a cocoon. Grig's able to find the stun into more damage going through. Repel keeps the enemy jungler alive. And now Grig is taken down. Fnatic collapsed with 4.
Big turn there from Fnatic, punishing Grig right there. Trading the top lane, Broken Blade.
Top side, Broken Blade is broken in half. And
TSM thought they had the advantage in that river play was because Smoothie had roamed up with Grig, so they thought his advantage. Teleport came through from Reckless, though, with Hylissang attached to him, so you get 2 members joining. Let's see if this roam from Bjergsen turns into anything.
Bjergsen knows that Bwipo has no way out.
Split on the map, and the turret plates have gone down, so the wave clear attempt from Smoothie is not enough.
And this time, the communication with TSM, they tell Sven and Smoothie, this is the weak side of the map, you have to give it up. We are making the power play on top side with Riftfeld, and it will be the turret trade.
I really like the decision from Fnatic to instantly go for the bottom lane turret, though. The two things, Broken Blade going in onto Bwipo, not finding the stun, but has the Hextech ultimatum ready to go. Bwipo wants to step away from some of the CC coming out from Grig, but he'll chain it together pretty nicely. Bwipo trying to dodge and dive away from this. The counterattack coming through, but Bwipo makes it a 1-for-1. He'll go down, but damn if he didn't play it.
It'll be a much more vulnerable target. Top side, though, Reckless is headed up there with Yuumi on his back, and Broken Blade will have to concede the turret.
Broken Blade knows that this is not where he wants to be. 4,500 gold lead now for Fnatic. TSM will grab the second Drake.
Especially now Nemesis has the Spooky Ghost as well as the Hextech GLP, so he can pop those down and allow...
Making a proactive choice of their own, but it will not get them too far. Reckless can wave clear pretty effectively here. Bwipo going into the front lines, able to find the chains, and there's your reset! Smoothie is gone! Bwipo's going crazy! He goes into the resurrection. TSM barely walking themselves away. Broken Blade in the back. Bwipo's able to find a double. Nemesis swoops in. Broken Blade gets a shutdown onto Reckless, but now he'll surely fall. The CC is there. The damage will follow. And it is
a victory here over Baron, and Fnatic will get a reset.
Bwipo going hard in that team fight. So good out of him. Nemesis even late to join that fight, but Fnatic felt so
They're waiting
confident.
for the respawn?
They
One
want
more second
Reckless
for
to have
Reckless?
it. Why not?
Yeah, there you go. It was all Broken Blade early laning, but then everything after the botched teleport, the disrespect.
Just hop on top of him. He is a massive frontline for this team now, building up both armor and match resist. Fnatic just gonna walk to the tower.
Here we go, Fnatic looking to break the base by force. TSM will not hold on to the tier 3 turret. Smoothie again the target, not pulled back by the chain. Grig's ultis are just not there. Bjergsen has to flash away. Bwipo's still going to be tanking on the front line. Goes into resurrection. Nemesis and the rest of Fnatic trying to buy time for him to escape. They'll turn around. They'll kill Broken Blade. And Fnatic are on to the Nexus. They look to end it here. TSM have nothing to say. Bjergsen will fall. And Fnatic's push continues without losing a single man. Nexus turret number 1 down. Nexus turret number 2 down. And Fnatic will secure the Rift Rivals win for Europe.
They just annihilate one player. They don't lock anyone down with CC. They just 100% to 0 Smoothie with the Sivir and the Yuumi from the backline, and that is how they win the team fight.
You can see now all the European teams, all the European players taking to the stage, ready to hoist the Rift Rivals trophy that they have earned. They won everything except the show match, my friend. Kobe showed up
birthday,
there.
Kobe.
Happy birthday, Kobe. As EU takes their trophy, hoists it high, and they have bested NA on this day. They won the group stage, they won the 2v2 best bot lane tournament, and today, in a 3-1 final score, they won the relay race. And now they're trying to decide who the trophy goes to next.
I guess we'll put it down. We're tired of it.
Maybe it's heavy. I've never lifted it myself. I'm not quite sure. There we go. The 3-team lift at the same time.
Supports. Supports are the true carries, people.
Maybe that's right. They had a triple lift. We only had a double lift. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna
Who
go
let
figured it
Freak
out.
on the desk?
I figured it out.
roll by roll here.
Everybody taking their turn, lifting the trophy. Combined team effort from everybody on the side of EU.
Wait, but Cap's a mid laner.
All right, it's a little bit.
Everybody on G2 can play every lane though, so
Yeah, it
you
doesn't
can
count.
follow the
Yeah.
logic.
I don't know. I've seen Caps play some Akali top lane. It did not go that well.
All right, well, as the players decide who is going to be lifting the trophy next, that is all from us here at the desk today. It was a fantastic series to watch, but we're going to go ahead and send things back to the analysts to help wrap out the series.
Thank you very much, gentlemen, and congratulations to you.
Thanks, guys. I am here with the LEC Rift Rivals champions, Cold, Broxa, Caps. Congratulations on the win, beating NA again on home turf. Cold, I want to go to you first because with winning this championship, not only do you get the trophy, but you get bragging rights over NA. So anything you want to say to those LCS teams?
I mean, I feel like it's unfair to hit harder than when they're already laying on the floor, like crying a little bit. So I think we will just take it as a win. We expected to win, so yeah, not much more than that.
All right, well, Broxa, you just beat TSM along with Cloud9 earlier today. So what do you think about the caliber of play that LCS teams have?
Well, I'm not going to lie. After the first day, it looked pretty easy to win this thing. The NA teams managed to step up a little bit here in the last 2 days, but I think it's pretty clear by now that EU is better than NA.
You get that on this stage. Well, you get that on this stage. But Caps, looking at you, hey, what happened today, man? These guys pulled their weight.
It was crabs today, right?
Scraps today? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, honestly. It's like a bit embarrassing. We didn't really get the wins against Liquid both times we played them, so we're going to have to get our revenge at the Worlds.
All right, well, I wanted to ask you, because going into Rift Rivals, I kept trying to get a little bit of trash talk out of all of the NA mid laners, and none of them wanted to trash talk you. So what did you think about playing against some of them today?
Well, I mean, it went pretty good for them. I think it's like they kind of like figured me out, maybe. I think if they maybe pulled some trash talk, maybe Claps would have showed up, but instead I got maybe a bit overconfident with all them talking really nice about me, so instead my friend came up instead, so.
Wonderful. Well, EU fans definitely had a field day watching Rift Rivals this year. NA, not so much. So Cold, looking to you, what was your favorite part of Rift Rivals as a whole?
I mean, I always enjoy traveling, and traveling was part of this trip, so I enjoyed LA. I think there's plenty of options for like great food choices, and sometimes the weather also shines, and you get to play a little bit of League of Legends too. So I mean, overall, it was a nice trip, and hopefully next time competition is a little bit better. I will say though, like props to Team Liquid. I think they're actually a team that plays really well. We didn't get to play our best game against them when we played them, so we also need to give a little bit of props to them. Yeah.
We can bring back Liquid to Europe.
Yeah.
Do not take them from us. Do not take them from us. I do think it's funny how every single time EU comes over here, they're like, oh yeah, well the food is super great. So Broxa, Caps, did you guys, were there any EU dinner dates going on here?
Well, we didn't really have any dinner days, but I'm sure that most of the teams have been out trying some of the nice LA Korean barbecue, and yeah, just in general, you know, the food here is really nice.
Well, you guys do have a week break, nice little vacation before you start back up at LEC. And I know that there is a little bit of a battle for first between G2 and Fnatic. So Cold, coming to you as a neutral party, Do you think that this battle's going to keep up over the split, or are we going to get a new challenger approaching?
I mean, hopefully, yeah. I mean, we're a little bit behind right now. We sadly lost some games, but we all know that regular season doesn't really matter, right? So, like, it's all that's going to happen in the playoffs, where we will obviously be, and they will probably be too. We will see. But yeah, we're just excited to get back to Europe and play some more, yeah.
Wonderful. Well, wishing you the best of luck in that. And guys, once again, congratulations one more time for our LEC Rift Rivals champions. Guys, congratulations again.